What up, people? I'm David Allen. And a while back, I did a video on freedom. And I asked the question, is dying, the fear of dying, worth the price of your freedom? I caught a little flack behind that. But I'm here to tell you I have answered my own question. And we're going to go into it a little bit. Nothing is worth giving up your freedom for. Nothing is worth giving up your God-given right to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Nothing is more important than being able to make decisions for you. When somebody comes to you and tells you that you can't go over here and go to a campsite and go camping, but you can go to Walmart and these big conglomerates, but you can't go sit by yourself at a campsite, or you can't go sit on a beach where it's been proven that sunlight and heat kill it off quickly. But you ain't too much worried about folks going to Walmart and Lowe's. Then there's a problem. There's a deep fundamental problem. When you have a state such as California talking about they're going to stay closed down to July 15th, that is nothing more than an absolute power grab by the Democrats to try to keep as much power as they can get. It is. I don't know how else you're supposed to explain it. That folks can't go plant or work on their house during a quarantine, like such as in Michigan. That's why you see all the protests that erupted in Michigan and some of these other states. And a lot of these states that are doing this are blue states. So that tells you a lot. That tells you a whole hell of a lot. So y'all think about that. You have some states that are trying to force nurses into taking tests for the COVID-19, and here we are at the downturn of all this, but trying to force them to take a test or lose their job. So basically, choose between your own medical right to what have been done with your body, or lose your job, lose your livelihood, because they think they know best. Now, let's face it, folks. The person that knows best for you, unless you're mentally incompetent, is you. You're smart enough to know to wash your hands every time you leave the bathroom or every time you go out. You're smart enough to know to avoid huge ass crowds. People are going to do that. People ain't crazy. People are going to wear masks when they think it's appropriate. People are going to do that because we're not sheep. We're not so dumb and so naive. The American people are not to know what will keep them safe and what won't. If folks want together and go watch a football game, a basketball game, anything, they should be allowed. They're all in a thing of contact tracing. Contact tracing is nothing more, and the way they're trying to use it is nothing more than another attempt to intrude further on what you're doing in your life. You already can't go to any store, drive down the road without having a camera pointed at you. Do you not think that they won't use the apps that have been prevented for contact tracing to track you down even more? You got to keep up with the sheep. And that's what they're trying to do. They don't like Trump because Trump don't like the fact that they want to get the economy back working. And they always trying to blame him for something. But he just wants, he's a businessman. He don't see the business being conducted, and that's what he wants. He stands with the people as much as people out there try to say he doesn't. But that's the truth. Don't be sheep, as I heard somebody say. People should be able to choose what they want to do for their life. That's the reason we live in America. If we want to go to a ball game, if we want to eat a hamburger, if we don't want to eat a hamburger, if we want a hot dog, if you don't want to eat a hot dog, you do what's best for you and leave everybody else to hell alone and let us get on with our life, because this crap has gone too far for too long, and it is time to move on. That's all I got to say about it. I'll never be able to convince me otherwise that freedom above all things is worth even death, as long as you're doing what you want to do in the name of freedom. And being able to, as long as you're not harming anybody else, and as long as you are being safe, freedom is everything. That's why we live in the United States, the home of the brave and the land of the free. And from that, you'll have a great day. Enjoy the reopenings across the nation. And just remember, they're still trying to hold on to power. So just keep that in mind. Peace. You'll have a great day. Wash your hands. Be safe out there. Enjoy life. And everything's possible.